well, let's go ahead and just lower that Ayan na. Reveal na this. Anyways. Okay, so nice to meet you everyone. This is Blake Dr. Raz, President Blake Dr. And I am overwhelmed. Not gonna lie. Who's this? Oh, Maki! Maki Danske is now a patient. Thank you so much for the follow. Absolute Bakshin. Thanks so much, Nashi. I appreciate that. And A Gray as well. I do appreciate that well. Join. Bakshin. Tagal. Draco. Come on. Anyways, let's go ahead and start revealing this thing. Overwhelmed. Thought you were arts. Yeah, I'm the day doctor, but there's a lot. There's a lot of you right now. I do appreciate it. I'm both overwhelmed and excited. Never got into the yours. Alright, nice to meet your acquaintance. Nice to meet your acquaintance as well, A Gray. Appreciate that as well. So let's go ahead and start showing this new yet humble Plague Doctor outfit as well. Let's go ahead and show this one as well. What's happening? What's happening? There you go. Oh. There you go. Are you seeing that? There's head. It's showing head. Oh no! And there you go. There you go. There you go. Well, welcome! Pang headshot nag-beat. There you go. Wala na. Show the feet. Yeah, let's go to show the feet. Because this is actually something that I do appreciate having. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. There you go. Show the feet. Yeah. Not turning this around because I do, show the feet. And the feet that will be used to kick you around. There you go. So let me go ahead and then do some introductions. So you got nice drip. Yeah. Thank you so much, A Gray. Appreciate that. I got a nice drip really. This is actually the 3D mod as well. I do have another model which is the let's go double digit. Wow. Do appreciate you being guys being here. Not gonna lie. Oh well, let's go. So let's go ahead and then start the presentation. Okay. A Gray. Ay, ko na-delay pa. Okay, so here's I am Plague Dr. Ars, as you can see. So I could let in a presentation. Yeah, got presentation right here. Okay. So, the full name of this character that I'm playing as around is Alexander von Gordion. A German, born in Stuttgart, Germany, and is also known under the alias of Arts on Alessandro Santos Ramos Santueva. He has another name when he was. We're going to get that later. And his date of birth is December 27, 1623. Fun fact, that December 27 is also my real life birthday. So yeah. So of course I'm a male, and occupation is a plague doctor and an alchemist. Hits, basically I do like chocolate the most, and I mix. I don't like plagues a lot. Of course, I'm a plague doctor. What do you expect? Of course, as for history of arts, we do actually do have a lot, a bit of lore as well. Of course, he learned medical and alchemical studies as well, and he gained an immortal like longevity in exchange to a second soul. So that's why he is still alive, even though it's 16. He born 1623 because of a failed experiment. Hi, Skinner, by the way, welcome. That's why I am still alive. Not in this term before GTA 6, GTA 8. Oh no. So yes, I do have another person inside of me, but he's resting right now. Let's go ahead and then not talk about it. He doesn't want to be. He's actually camera side. So right now I'm not doing any plague related activities anymore, but I still continuing medical pursuits as well, being wandering physician, sometimes a physician back then, as this character at least, not live physician, and then eventually settled in the Philippines to live in solitude and harmony. That's why he's now on here, and it's currently conducting a study on the potential of psychological conditions. And current experiment being a VTuber. That's why I am here right now. So this is an entire whole experiment for a for a potential of psychological play. So yeah. So then a bit of history for Plague Doctor Arts. Hopefully, yeah, the VTuber is the side hustle, Gray. Yeah. That's what he is. So yeah, hopefully you're liking him more a lot. So, hits and misses. Basically, my likes and dislikes. I definitely love retro video games. If you do have seen me back then, on my past 2 years being a VTuber, I do like retro games. Mega Man, Final Fantasy being one, the retro ones as well. Pokemon, I to play the original ones. Classical music, I do love it, of course. Video game music, of course, I do like that too as well. I always play that whenever I go out. Pokemon, as I mentioned, Final Fantasy, and RPGs. Those will be on our list as well when I play them most of the time. Chocolate, as I mentioned, I do like it. Sleeping, because sleeping is healthy. Pets, I do like pets. I do actually hear, if you can hear them right now, there's actually dogs. No, I do have a cat as well, but they're outside cats, so yeah. I also do like the Has-Been Hotel Hello Bobo series, the Vipsy Pop series, and the Amazing Digital Circus. Misses, however, number one, I don't like their betrayals. So, don't better betray the Plague Doctor, please. Too much work, of course, being backlogs as well. Yeah, of course, everyone can become overwhelmed. So, who doesn't actually like those? Yeah, rumors as well. Who doesn't like rumors as well? Of course, I didn't like anything like that as well. Superstitions, things like that. You actually consider those as rumors and superstitions. Foods that are too spicy or too bitter. Don't. If you want to go ahead and if you don't want to go ahead and then make me panic, just don't. No spicy foods for me. I like sweets. I don't like spicy ones. I know. Stupid. And yeah, bitter ones as well too. Bitter gourd, the palaya. Yeah. Don't want it. Real life gore and jump scares. You will not let me play horror games because of this. Don't like it. No. Please spare me. And real life gore. Well, I do like Hello Boss because that's cartoon gore. The real life gore is no. No. You know, even though that is no Mortal Kombat. No. Kame, the thing with Mortal Kombat is that is gore that you know. That is actually CGI gore. What I mean is real life gore. Right? It means, you know, real bodies. For some, yeah, it's too disturbing. Even though I'm a big doctor, I still don't like it. This I will be speaking, by the way. So, Kame, yeah, it's too disturbing. So, yeah, let's go ahead and proceed. Games I play, as I mentioned, Final Fantasy, Pokemon, RPGs, retro video games. We also have Minecraft. Yeah. Also play Holocure. I'm wishing soon enough I'll have Vampire Survivors. Hopefully I have Vampire Survivors. Because I do like Castlevania too. Like, Among Us, you have that as well. I do have Mad Games Tycoon 2. This is actually a Tycoon game that I liking quite a while recently. So I tried. Blaze Blue Crossstar Battle. I do have that as well. I also do like to try Chrono Phantasma. However, I don't have that yet. That is too expensive. So nope. That's MK thing. Yeah, that's the GI core collect. So we're not going to go ahead and delve into that. But yeah, I can handle MK. That's the thing. I can handle MK. Real life though, no. That's why I say real life. Because MK is CGI. Like, you know it's not real. Okay, as of course, there's many more in the future as long as I have the budget. Of course, I also am hustling as well, so, you know. Hardline RLS, me too. Yeah, who doesn't? Rockman. Yeah, Mega Man too. Jat, I don't have Mega Man yet. I'm planning to go ahead and then I can play Mega Man, not gonna lie. Yeah. That's why that's actually part of Meg. Can handle realistic video game for like I can handle MK maybe cyber pass dismemberment. Yeah. And Colette what do you call that? God of War. That's another thing as well that we can handle. And Contra is one thing as well. Contra, Mega Man, can try that using our virtual machines. Yeah, but Mega Man I'll try definitely. I guess I tried it back then, Mega Man 1. So we can try that. And the languages that I play is Tagalog and English. So marathon na this soon. Gusto po, I'm not going to go ahead and go for I'm not going to go ahead and go na makapagsabayan sa marathon o Jack. I'm not going to go ahead and go the same time as you're doing the marathon. Because I'm also doing a Final Fantasy marathon. Yes, I am doing a Final Fantasy marathon. We're now currently at Final Fantasy 5. We just finished Final Fantasy 4 last week. So yeah, after this stream, by tomorrow, we'll play Final Fantasy 5. I'm very much excited. But yeah, Mega Man will be still on the list. That's the thing. I'm gonna let you know that Mega Man will still be on the list. Definitely. Nagtula ako sa marathon dahil kakababad feeling ko kakabad feeling ko sa X3, especially S567. Yeah, X3 is a bomb. Will you play gachas like Blue Archive, Hoyoverse Gaitas, Genshin Star Rated, Musume. Definitely will. That's one of my... I do play Genshin back then, so I may come back to it. Uma Musume... I'm actually thinking, to be honest, I'm actually thinking to go back to try Uma Musume. I'm actually interested with it because of the Bakushin and Gold Ship. And now recently, Vatican Hauser, aka Mambo. He's gonna try Uma Musume. Let's go. Yes. Gonna try Uma Musume. That is on the plate right now. We have a lot. Let's go. Yeah. Let's try Uma Musume one time. On the table. It's on the table right now. Maybe I'll try it once. Yes. No, I'm not believing on that. This rip me. Archangel Dawn. Thank you so much for visiting. But Mobile Legends, I don't know. But Pokemon Unite, maybe. COD M, either FPS, I kinda M a little bit. On Unite, I do play. Oh, that's good. Dragon Quest is actually, this also working with Dragon Quest as well. Yeah, that's the one from Phoenix, right? That's another long one. Yes. I'm a Dragon Quest. COD M is actually something that I may try, but I'm not sure. Because Farlight as well too. Yes, an FPS. Yeah. That's the Repo. That, if I do have the money, I'll go ahead and then buy Repo. Okay? Why not? And as for FPS, Overwatch 2, as the moment I found a way to go ahead and connect my Switch 2, not Switch 2, my Switch 1 rather, to this setup of mine. Then collab pag naka-. Delta Force is a fun one I have played so far. We did their Farlight 28. What Farlight 28? It's 84. Sorry. That is Farlight by the way. Farlight 28. Sorry. Anyways, Farlight 84. Yeah, we're confusing our Counter-Strike. You know what? Here's one thing that I want to try. I want to play on stream, but I can actually think on how we can go ahead and on how can I obtain this thing. Ever heard of Diner Dash? I'm that old. Counter-Strike 1. Not CSGO, but yeah. Diner Dash the GOAT. Yeah, Diner Dash. It's the rarest thing that you can find online because it's the SpongeBob remix. Holy crap. You're trying to find that. I should need to find that. But yeah, Diner Dash. Definitely something that I can play. And yeah, as of the FPS, yeah, Overwatch 2 is something that I played. Valorant, I get frustrated when playing Valorant that well learned along the way. Now that there's no lag na daw. There's no lag na daw compared to back then. Like 1 to 2 milliseconds na daw. In the same breath as Papa Pizzeria and Panty Pad Adventure. And yeah, Papa's Pizzeria, I remember nothing. Absolute legends. Henry Stickmin, that's another thing. Classic Jet care. Yeah. Good taste in games, my dude guy right there. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things. Delta Force is fun as a multiple modes, so I tend to just play Delta Force. Unite, I'm excited to go back to. Ooh. If I want to go ahead and then I'm actually trying to go back to Unite at one point because holy crap. I am a Trevenant main in Unite. Ray sabi you, nice model. Thank you so much, Ray. Do appreciate that. Okay. SF win. What SF? Street Fighter or Special Force? Because I am too busy. Colette is too busy modding Cyberpunk. Yeah. Cyberpunk. Street Fighter. Okay, Street Fighter. Huh. Street Fighter 2, maybe we can try. On the virtual machine. But Street Fighter 6, I don't think that I can, my PC can handle SF6. Or SF5 would not matter. But I do want it. 12 viewers. Wow. Street Fighter. Okay. Let's go ahead and proceed. Okay. Because I do want to see a lot of things right now. Okay, model variations. This is the character design for Plague Doctor Arts. This is actually made by someone called Blizzard Arts. I don't have any contact with them anymore, sadly. But I would like to go ahead and show them that that design was still there ever since. And right now on the version 1.0 3D debut. Right now it's still there. The essence of still there. Yeah, it's the Among Us. Yeah, you put the Among Us here. Stupid. Anyways, yeah, hopefully in the future it will go ahead and then go similar to this. Or even better. Of course. It evolves, of course. We're not it evolves as well. The mod Papa make it look like a bee. Yeah. Yeah, we have the PNG model by Mikazuki Sonata, which is pick back then. These look nice. Yeah, these are the ones. And right now, the 3.1 model by Kira Honda. Yeah, Kira actually made this, so thank you so much on that as well. So, speaking of Among Us then, Among Us collab with. Yeah, Among Us collab with Jack. You go ahead and then try to, let's go ahead and then try to, make one. Because I believe I have Among Us. Among Us community night. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's something that we can do. That's something that we can do in the future. For now, yeah. Di pag kailan free lang. Okay, we will try. We will do. So, you know my schedule. I'm a night guy, so special thanks to the opening audio, ending audio that you actually hearing right now. The opening audio as well by Milea Selendare Luna. If you know Selen, thank you so much for making this. And the ending audio that you will actually hear once you end the stream later on. Once the stream ends later on. So yeah, they actually made that. They originally have names, but fun fact, this is actually supposed to be this one is supposed to be one that's going to be played whenever I do Pokemon games. However, I don't play Pokemon, but that's not I don't play Pokemon anymore. It's more like I don't play it often anymore because the Switch is actually not set up. So once the set up, babalik tayo doon. Esker Mireya. Selen the Goat. Yeah, Selen is the Goat. Okay. Oshimark is this guy. and the vial. The fan name as the patients may change, but for now it's the patients. Hashtag is art tag, it's hashtag artsboncorbion, and NSFW tag is artsboncorbion. I do allow NSFW tags if you can, if you want to. Bahala kayo. But you're going to go ahead and get bonked. Yeah. So yeah, but that's actually a big. I know it's a long art tag, but yeah, it's a long one. Go ahead and then proceed. Oh, oh yes. And this is the reason that I'm actually streaming right now. I would like to go ahead and officially endorse myself, officially announce myself that I am now an official member of the RogueX family. So, yes. So, hi Dugan! Thank you so much for the follow and for following, for visiting the stream as well. Yes, I am now officially from, yeah, for Bitondo next. Yeah, welcome to RogueX. Yeah, go RogueX. Yeah, I'm actually a member already. I'm one of the founding members. But yeah, Artsbon Gorbion is now in here. And yeah. So thank you for listening to this presentation, but we're not done yet. RogueX Hyper Member Card. HyperX yun. Ulit. Okay. So we're not done yet though. Let's go ahead and BRB for the meantime. Or go just chatting for the meantime. Thank you so much for listening to the presentation. So, RGB memory cards. Yeah. Yeah. Let's actually do something. Okay. Let's go ahead and then show you something. Something that is very much. Let's go ahead and visit something to the from the past. Wait, guys. This is the very first stream, the very first gaming stream that I did. And it's Mega Man 1. I would like you to go ahead and then let's visit the past. Just go ahead and then shut this up for the time. Thanks and have fun. Thank you so much, Colette. So yeah. The Night King. Thank you so much, Colette. I do appreciate that as well. So yeah. Let's go ahead and visit the past. Alert. Thank you, Colette. Thank you so much. Yeah. So let's look at this. Compared to the starting soon now. I'll go ahead and show the starting soon in 5 seconds, okay? Compared to this. By the way, I made both of them, by the way. See? Look at how much improvement how much, not improvement, side grade, I guess. But look on how much changes that actually have made to the, yes, it's an improvement. It's an improvement back then. Look at this. By the way, it's muted because back then I don't have any music yet. If you can see at the side of the screen, it's showing current music from other composers, like it's a remix. So yeah, look at this. My tags are a mess back then as well. Kind of a mess though. Uh, Look at this. And back then, I'm still using the character design PNG. Let's go ahead and see. shaky, shaky PNG. Oh God. Oh yeah, I stream this in the morning. Back then I don't have like a greeting like good morning. Back then I remember that I do have a greeting like good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It rolls off the tongue. So I just made it pleased to meet you. Sabi daw niya dyan, nagbabibrate ka daw. Good Lord. Yeah. Ang dami kong filler. Yeah. Well, ganito pa rin naman ako. Yeah. The good thing is the starting screen as well is still, or the sliders is still the same. And my mic is, oh my God, it's garbo. Okay, I remember this one back then. Well, yeah, this is my second stream though. Actually, my third. This is my first gaming stream. I'm weird. 9,000 is 90,000, man. Yeah, Archangel says so there. Yeah. So look at this. You can hear the mic. The mic actually, tumatama siya sa ano ko. Uh, so yeah. Look at this thing. it's the shaky PNG. And back then, when I was streaming this game, I was actually where I'm still playing. I'm playing. Still playing at a room. Actually, downgrade nga yung room ko eh. But still, we go. Na-upgrade yung PC, na downgrade yung kwarto. Okay. So, my first raid. It's Ice Empress. Abid the yellow bridge. Oh, Kame. This doesn't have a glitch. This doesn't have the glitch. Welcome. Yeah. Yo, Marijuana. That is so apparently ICM Press is my first raider. And my shout out, I don't have brought ng bayan back then. Yeah, I have to go ahead and then yeah, I have to do things manually back then. Shout out. Yeah, scuff. Ay, 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 ay. Napaka medyo suiting ng voice ko back then. Or is this just the mic? Uh, so, there you go. A blast from the past. Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead and then I just showed you this one as well. Uh, you know, just showing you the first stage of Gatman. Then we can go ahead and progress with the rest. If you want to go ahead and show the full playthrough, you can actually go ahead and then go to Arts Archives, which is actually below. There's actually, I believe there's my YouTube link on my description. You can go ahead and then check on that. Oh gosh. Yeah, sorry. Okay. Okay. That's actually oh, that's a first try indeed. Okay. We're skipping out. This is the one that we like you guys like the most you're gonna like the most. Oh boy. This hard boss. Fuck that boss, man. Yeah. You don't know the apparently they say that rolling cutter is also working there. That was what? Look at this. That's what I that's my insanities dropping by. Look at this. Look at this. There you go. From this part to this part, yeah, half of the game is the Yellow Devil. Haba. And I did two be right back screens because of frustration. Celebrate by killing myself in game. Yeah. One half of the gameplay is entirely stage one. And I'm actually playing on a controller, by the way. Still playing on a controller, but not the same controller as before. Iniwasan ko lang ba still man they say ko boss glitching. I'm not boss glitching. I actually promised myself not to boss glitch when I played this game. So that's why it went that long. Easiest for master, but actually has half health left. Haha. Oh my god. Oh well. Wait, so let's go ahead and switch back. Next would be oh this one too. Okay, this one is actually half. This one is actually half. Let's see how I defeated this guy. I used... What the fuck? What the fuck is this cheesing? Potluck! My sound when I was like, oh, I'm done with this. Two more station and I'm done with this. That's what Wily 1 actually does to you. And Wily 2. Bit of Wily 2. Wily is kind of easy. Yeah, Wily is kind of easy. Like, it's just that. Yeah, it's just like that. But the harder one is... Yeah. Last one, fast forward to this last... I'm done. Let's go ahead and... You know the only problem with this? I can't see the... because I'm using a virtual machine, I can't see the... yeah, that, yeah, he mentioned... Past me mentioned, I can see his bullets. Is this the one? Is this the run? This is the run. This is the run. That's including that, man. Then that's how I start losing my insanity. Oh God, Arts, pass me. You can't. You don't actually. You don't actually fail to amuse me. Anyways, I do hope that you enjoy checking the past for me. For that for a while. It's not that long. Again, we're not going to watch the whole thing. That we have the archives for that. If you would like to gonna watch it, go do so. I do appreciate to going for the past on the first video. actually this is the very first video. And yeah. So yeah, Arts Archives, that's yo. There you go. Why not subscribe on my own channel? Let's subscribe there. Oh, it's there you go. And that actually started my Final Fantasy run. So yeah, think about it. That's actually something. That next week actually starts history. that was a fun run. Okay. But there is one thing that I said on this stream that I haven't done yet. Hmm. And after 2 years, I'm still not doing that. Because I'm still actually doing Final Fantasy. That's why. So, I may do that. So, I may do that. I may do that. Let me just, let's go back to just chatting. Ah, yes. Okay, so it's been a while. It's been a while regarding this. I still want to go ahead and do something about it. I don't know what how any topic that you would like to go ahead and discuss while we're just on the just chatting phase. So yeah, I don't want to play. Not gonna lie. However, I don't know what to play. You know what? Let's go ahead and then ready to go to beer big reaching to his archive. What the fuck? Oh god. Oh, that was me back then. Oh gosh. You know what? Let's go ahead and then do something real quick. Let's go ahead and then have the cringe. It's cringe back then. Na-cringe siya. Hindi na nag-isa nasusukot hindi ka na nag-isa nagsusukot sa fast trains. Well, it is part of the life of a streamer. You will cringe, but eventually you will learn. And you will learn, and after learning, you're going to go ahead and then cringe more. That's our life. Go ahead. Sabi, nasusukot na pag may growth ka sa present. Yeah, it is. Alright! So, I don't know what to do anymore. Oh, yeah! Let's go ahead and then... Another thing that... we can do is... Go ahead and check. It's still here. Well, here's the thing. And oh lord, I am playing the whole Mega Man thing without audio yet. What the heck? Anyways, no one told me that okay. One of the famous things, or not one of the famous, one of the random things that I was known for is that I actually battled Pimp Knight, one of the most known Pokemon YouTubers, multiple times. So I'll go ahead and then show you the Mega Man 1 team that I played with. Hopefully you'll like it. Let's go ahead and see if I can find it. I was actually a part of this. Whenever I actually become part of his videos, I actually join it. There you go. There you go.
Tails. There's nothing like finishing a battle off with a tail slap Zacian, right? Now, the next battle here we have is against Art, and this battle was also very cool as well. And I hope you've been enjoying all the content I've been putting out so far. I've been trying to be very, very consistent, right? Especially, I don't know, last couple of week or two, right? So the first Pokemon is a Rock and Roller rap. So I've got Lick. I bet you no one's ever said that before. I've got Lick and Ironhead right now. I thought Ironhead will be super effective. This thing must have Sturdy. If I can get a flinch on the Sturdy, that'd be very, very good. So going for the Ironhead there on the Rock and Roller eats that one like a snack, right? And it doesn't go flinch, and now it's going to go boom. So like, okay, this is going to do a fair lot of damage to my Stoutland. I am running a sweeping set, so max speed and max attack, and Stoutland is going to go down in one shot there. So I think my opponent may be running a theme team too. Let's see if I can guess this throughout the video. I'm not really sure so far. Now, the next Pokemon here is my Rockruff. I was like, okay, I need to get some content out of this Rockruff, right? So the next Pokemon we got here is the Iceman. So like, okay, Sandshrew-Alola. I've got to do a Sandshrew-Alola sweep, a special attacking one, because I think its base is like 10. I've got to do that one day. I've looked at it before, but I've never really got around to doing too many attempts. So firstly, going for a Protect to see what it's going to do. It's going to be going for a Hail. Hang on. This is going to get rid of my Focus Sash, and it's probably going to be one of these scummy Bright Powder sets, right, with Snowball, right? So we got some little bit of salt there falling, and my Focus Sash is now gone. However, I do have Stone Edge, but it's whether it's going to land or not, it's going to be another thing. Or should I go for Endeavor? Should I wait to get hit and then go for Endeavor? So going for Stone Edge, and it lands. I'm like, oh, cool, this is going to be really good. It does nothing. This is like super bulky, and then it pops the Defense Curl. Oh, man, this is super bulky. I'm guessing this is like max health and max defense, and it's got defense skill too. Like, this is going to be with Everlight, so it's going to be very, very bulky. So I'm thinking to myself, I could swap this out, but I might get a crit with Stone Edge, so that'd be cool. So go for Stone Edge again, and it's obviously really trying to get that crit there, and the crit doesn't happen. Now we've got Icicle Sphere from look at that animation. Oh my god, it spins around, its tail like goes around. That's just pure content right there. Unfortunately, my Rockruff is going to fake to the Icicle Sphere Sandshrew and going to go down. Poor Rockruff, he got destroyed by a little ice tail. So my next Pokemon is Arcanine. Obviously, I'm going to drop that attack there with the Intimidate. Now, if I can land one Fire Spin on this, it's going to be very, very good. It's going to roast that little Sandshrew right now. I could go for Dynamax and go for, the Max Flare again, but once again, I don't really want to waste my Dynamax just yet. So go for Fire Spin. It is going to land against the Sandshrew, and they did stay in. I wonder what they actually had planned there for my Arcanine, because I thought they actually might swap there. So Sandshrew is going to go down. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of hail damage there, and Leftovers is pretty much going to recover all that up. So things are going okay at the moment, but that Sandshrew, man, that Icicle Sphere Sandshrew. Now, the next Pokemon we got here is the Machamp.
Machamp.
So this Machamp, right, I was wondering, does it actually have guts or does it not have guts? So what I did right, I was thinking, should I go for Will-O-Wisp here? Maybe it's got no gut. Maybe they're trolling me and actually has no gut. So I went for the Will-O-Wisp, and Will-O-Wisp is going to Will-O-Miss. And here comes the Rock Blast from the Machamp, right? So I was hoping that Rock Blast wouldn't hit too many times because I'm not very bulky on the defensive side, apart from the, Intimidate, right? So unfortunately, for the Machamp, it only lands 2 times against my Arcanine. So, that's really, really good there. So getting some leftovers damage there. Now, what I did right is I went for a Fire Spin there, and the Flame Wall is going to kick in. So I went for the Fire Spin. I think there that I cut the video a little bit too early, but I did go for the Fire Spin there, and it missed. So, unfortunately, the versus recorder is in the game, so I think I...
That's a lie, by the way. He actually pressed Will-O-Wisp.
just cut it a little bit too early, but all I did was went for the Fire Spin, and it missed against the Machamp. So, it is what it is there, and Arcanine is going to go down. Next Pokemon is the Boltund right now. This Boltund set, you've seen it before. It's a mix attacker. I was thinking, do I have time to go for a Hail here? I think I could probably live like a couple of Rock Blasts. I won't live 5 Rock Blasts though, definitely with a Guts Machamp. Possibly not even 4. So should I just go for Thunder and go for as much damage as possible, or should I go for Dynamax and get the electric terrain up in the field? Like, what should I do here? I decided to go for the Thunder Fang because initially that's going to be stronger than Thunder, right? And it's going to hit, right? So go for that Thunder Fang, and Machamp's going to fling a Flame Orb at me. That's very, very disrespectful. Now, most people, 99.9% of people would be absolutely... They'd be gone here. They wouldn't be able to use any other moves than the Thunder Fang. However, I've got that special set, right, with the Thunder on there, so I can actually go for Thunder and still do some good damage, whereas Thunder Fang wouldn't do, like, much at all, right? So go for Thunder here on the Machamp. This is going to be my best bet to do as much damage as possible. I felt like Thunder would be enough to take it out with the Flame Orb damage, but unfortunately it's going to miss. So Machamp is going to be going for a Rock Blast here, and Rock Blast is hitting really, really hard, and that's going to take my Boltund out, which sucks. So at the moment, I've only got 2 more Pokemon there. Things are looking pretty desperate. All I've taken out is a Rock and Roller on a Sand and a Sandshrew, right? Which, they're not exactly the hardest Pokemon to take out. So my next Pokemon here is the Zygarde. So I need to get I need to really get back into this game, right? So I was thinking maybe I should Dynamax this. Maybe I should, I've got Earth Power. I can make myself bulky with that.
Right?
Or I can lock myself into Core Enforcer, which is quite a nice move to use
That's
too.
the only
So locking myself into
the
Choice Specs Core Enforcer. Machamp's going to be swapping out here, and we've got the Cutman coming out. So who's this guy? It's going to be Scissor. So they predicted a Dragon type move. So Core Enforcer is not going to do lots and lots of damage there. Man, that move looks really, really cool. And to Scissor, right? So Scissor is going to need, it's probably like a 4-hit KO. So I'm going to need to hit Scissor with something a little bit more powerful. I wish this actually got like a special fire type move. That would have been really nice. Now, I could go for a Max Knuckle or a Max Quake here. I thought Max Quake would be my best bet because I can get some stab there. And with Max Knuckle, I'm not running a physical set, so there's not much point, me actually going for that, right? It would have been good on like a mix set, but, we're just running fully special today. So go for the Dynamax Zygarde here. One big dot. I really like the shiny colors on this, like the green and the white. It's like really, really suits it. Like the glowing little, what do you call them? Like, are they hexagons? I don't know. I forgot what that shape was. Anyway, so going for a Max Quake here. I knew this would do some pretty good damage. Maybe like 1 or 2 would be enough to take the Scissor out. And the next one will take it out. And it's also going to give me a +1 in special defense too. So it's going to make me pretty bulky here. So Scissor's going to go for a Fury Cutter, and Fury Cutter actually does a lot of damage there. No joke, right? So I think they're running Choice Band Fury Cutter. Now, the next Fury Cutter will probably almost take me out, so I need to make sure I take this one out here. There's no way that I can obviously going to be able to live this one too, so I was fine with that. And they probably didn't want to swap their Mage Champ into that either, right? Because I'd just go for another attack and take that out. So down goes the Choice Banded Fury Cutter Technician Scissor. I'm sure that it was Choice Band. It did a little bit too much damage.
It's swarmed though. It's swarmed.
I'm pretty sure it was. Anyway, so Scissor's going to go down. We've got 3 more Pokemon to deal with, right? So out comes the Mage Champ again. We already know what this is going to be, so I can go for a Dragon type move and just take it out. Or I could go for another Max Quake and boost my special defense. So I'm thinking, should I just do that, or maybe I should go for a Max Ooze here and boost my special attack? That'd be really, really good. But I wasn't sure if he would actually take Machamp out. Like, I wouldn't like Machamp to live on a little bit of health and do a lot of damage to me, right? So in the end, I decided to go for the Max Quake and boost my special defense again. I didn't want Machamp having any chance of living at all right there. So Machamp is going to go down, and suddenly the battle has actually evened up. So Zygarde sort of got me back into this game, which is very, very
That's
good.
why Dynamax.
Now, there is one more problem here. The opponent hasn't actually Dynamaxed any of their team either, so I still have to deal with that. Now, in comes the Electric Man, which is the Electivire. So it's like, okay, this could be the electric Pokemon, that could be the Dynamax. It was out of 2 more Pokemon. I was thinking this would be quite a good Pokemon for them to Dynamax. So once again, remember, I was actually running a Choice Spec set, so I can't go for Earth Power here. So I went for the Core Enforcer, right? That was my best move to go for there. So we got Dynamax Electivire here. So I was like, okay, I wonder what set this is going to be. Possibly that my Zygarde is going to go down in one shot, right? It's not a very bulky Pokemon. But if it was a special Electivire, which special Electivire can be, like, Electivire is really cool. Like, it can run like physical sets, special sets, like a lot of different things, right? So if it was a special set, which after seeing the Max Mindstorm, I thought it might be, and obviously the damage that it did to me there, it's like, okay, this is really good, right? I should be able to tank another 2 attacks because of my Dynamax boost that I got, right? So that'll be their Dynamax gone. So I can go for Core Enforcer. Core Enforcer is about a 4 to 5 hit KO on their Electivire, and I am outspeeding it, so I am doing pretty good damage there, right? So go for another Core Enforcer. I'm going to go for a Max Mindstorm this set. It is going to be boosted by the Psychic Terrain. However, I do
that's something that I do in
very, very
Pokemon.
So next turn, my Zygarde is going down, but that is the end of their Dynamax too. So I've only got 1 more Pokemon left to deal with the last Pokemon, which is my Zacian with King's Rock, right? That amazing tail slapping set. So Electivire is going to take me out with a Max Mindstorm. Goodbye, Zygarde, but you did a very good job there of getting me back into the battle. So that was nice. And also, Electivire's Dynamax is now gone. So what I was thinking, right, is I could go for a Sword Dance here, boost my attack, and that means I've got +3 in attack. And you kind of need that amount in an attack when you're using Tail Slap, trust me. And no stab or anything like that. Now, the EVs on this Zacian were max speed and max attack. We had, I think this was like Jolly Nature, or just like a boosting speed nature, right? We wanted this one to be as fast as possible. So going for Sword Dance here, I thought I could definitely live any attack that Electivire throws to me. If it is packing Flamethrower, the only thing I have to worry about there is a burn. But, you know, the chances of that happening are pretty small, right? So here comes the Thunderbolt from Electivire. Does pretty good damage to me. I would not like to get paralyzed, though, so I'm not going to take the risk of going for another Sword Dance. I've got Tail Slap here. I've got Iron Hand. I also got Bite, too, for a flinch dance. I really tried to power this set down as much as possible and try to make something interesting. So it's all based around flinching, pretty much, there with the King's Rock. So King's Rock is pretty much only there for the Tail Slap too. So go for the Bite there on the Electivire, and it's going to be going down. Now there's only 1 more Pokemon left on my opponent's side of the field too. Not the Electric Terrain. The Psychic Terrain is going to disappear. Now the last Pokemon that my opponent has was actually Magmortar. So I was like, okay, Magmortar. I can't go for Iron Head there because it won't take it out. It's also got Air Blue. I can go for Tail Slap here, and Tail Slap should do some pretty good damage, right? Even if I land twice, that should do around, you know, half its health, right? Depending on how bulky it is, of course. So go for Tail Slap there, and Tail Slap connects, which is really good. So 1 damage there, and then Flame Body kicks in. I was like, no, not Flame Body. So I popped the Air Balloon, but look at the drastic amount of damage there after the Flame Ball. But I get a flinch, so I get burned, but I get a flinch on 2 Tail Slap hits. Then I'm like, okay. I can go for a Bite. There's no point in me going for Tail Slap right now. There's no point in me going for Iron Tail. Like, should I go for Bite? That's my best option there. I might be able to flinch this Magmortar out of the battle, right? But if it hits me with, like, 1 fire move, I am absolutely cooked. Like, if this pops an Ember real quick, I'm done, right? So all I can do is go for the Bite here and hope that I can get the flinch chance right. I know the Bite's not going to do a lot of damage there. So go for Bite on the Magmar. Still does pretty good damage there. And it's going to go for a Clear Smog. You would read about it. So Clear Smog does a little bit of damage to me and removes all the boosts that I got. So that +3 in attack, that's out of here. So I've only got 19 health now. I can go for another bite. If I get a flinch here, I get the dub. If I don't get a flinch, I get the L. So going for the bite there on the Magmortar, hoping this one actually flinches it. And look at the damage. It's horrible. And now it's going to pop a Fire Blast and take me out. Man, that's so mean. And that, my friends, is the second battle. Hope you enjoyed that. I got absolutely trolled there by that Flame Body Clear Smog Magmortar right at the end of the battle. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, and hope you enjoy your day. Good night. Peace.
Alright. Most proudest moment. GG. GG. Actually, hindi ko na-mute. Dami kong scuff ngayon today Kabado ako ngayon kasi Anyway. And that's it. That's basically it so far. I don't think if there's anything that I can show so far. Alright. I think it's time for I don't know. It's it's just between these three. I should go ahead and put it on the archive just to go ahead and just going to show how scuffed am I streaming right now. Oh my god. Okay. I think we're already done. Let's go ahead and find someone to raid. Captain is part of life. It is part of life. Zero si Vanya ulit. Zero. Okay, let's go ahead and then rate it then. What is he playing? He's playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. Alright, so let's go ahead and then rate him out. So, tomorrow would be Final Fantasy V. Let's go ahead and start playing that way. You know what? I'll go ahead and show you the start. I'll go ahead and show you I'll go ahead and show you the before we read. Okay. Let's go ahead and go back to that. Why am I renaming it? Dahil puro scuff ako ngayon This one. Yeah. Look at this. Yeah, just letting you show that how it looks like. I see the Chocobo. Yep, there's a Chocobo here. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and return this. Okay. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. Spoiler for now. All right, let's go ahead and then raid Shiro Sivalia, who's playing TCG Card Sub Simulator, and let's go ahead and visit him. So raid message. There you go. And let's go ahead and then raid him right now. Let's go ahead and I'll follow him as well. Okay. Let me just go ahead and then go here. So, until then, tomorrow is FF5. So until then, this is Plague Dr. Art.